Question number 1 is for all of you. How are you able to learn all the songs?
So we rehearsed for a month before we started the show. I know, right? And we were in there every day except for Sunday, and we were learning from 10 to 6, and we practiced all the songs and the choreography and the scenes and everything right before we left.
Okay.
I think she hit it spot on. We took a month, and there was a lot of preparation outside of the studio work as well. We would go home every night, read our lines, work on like dances and stuff. So it took that month of time.
I mean, also we grew up with this music. These movies came out when we were kids or before we were born. So we grew up singing along to these movies, and for me, Genie's been a dream role since I was a teenager. So I've been singing along in my bedroom for years. So the getting off book, as they say, that process wasn't too hard.
Okay. Number 2. What was your favorite song?
I'll go ahead and start. Yeah, I mean, how can you not love A Whole New World? I mean, it's so romantic, a beautiful melody. I love getting to sit backstage and listen to these two sing it. Their voices gel so well together. Hearing the audience response to the magic carpet, it's always a highlight of the evening for me. Good question, Jasmine.
This is gonna seem like I'm copying Marcus, but I would probably say Friend Like Me, because I love to watch him sing. He absolutely kills it every single night. Changes it up every single night, makes it a new thing, and it's so much fun to watch.
My favorite song is the song in the marketplace called Babcock, Omar, Aladdin, Kasim, when we meet all of his friends, because I love the moment that Jasmine and Aladdin get to meet in the marketplace when they're dancing and they first see each other.
Ooh. Okay. Question number 3 is for him. Yeah?
Okay.
And how were you able to get out of the genie bottle so quick? Like, I know you weren't like getting out of the genie bottle.
I mean, it's Disney magic. There you go. That's all you need to know is Disney magic.
Oh yeah, because you can't like tell the secret, because then that would just ruin all of the Disney magic.
No. I did tell you the secret. The secret is Disney magic. That's the secret, is Disney magic.
Oh. Number 4 is for all of you. Was it hard to change into all of the costumes? Because in Friend Like Me, I saw you changed into like the clothes, and it was like that was so quickly how he changed into the clothes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on backstage, but, for everyone that you see on stage, there are so many people backstage that help us put our show together that you don't get to see. So we have a great team of wardrobe assistants. We have people that are based here in LA that help us change costumes. We all have a dresser, and then we have our head of wardrobe, Elisa, who was fantastic. And so they really help make everything backstage go seamlessly. So next time you see a show, make sure you thank the crew.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do, as you said, on a change on stage in a matter of, I think, 20-ish seconds while he's singing. So I could not do it without all the help of the crew, setting it up, and all of the cast members who helped me on stage. Because I don't know if you see, but 2 people come back there and help me.
Maybe it's because they like change.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but it's really magical.
Yeah, we have people called dressers, and basically each one of us has our own dresser, and they help us get in and out of our costumes during every single show so that we can do it very smoothly and fast.
Oh, so like almost like probably 2 or 3 people help you get it on?
It's a little bit more than that. Well, we each have our own, and then the ensemble kind of shares like 2 to 3 dressers, just because, I mean, we all have buttons and things we can't reach in the back, so we have people to help us.
So like, you guys like have your own sets of people to help you?
Yes, yeah, exactly. So many.
What? There's probably double, maybe even triple the amount off stage than there is.
A lot.
Okay. Number 5 is also for all of you. What was the biggest thing you learned from this production?
Oh.
That's a great question.
For me, this is my first professional show ever, my first tour ever. So I've learned a lot doing this show, and I've learned what it means to perform 8 times a week, how to be a professional actor and wake up and get ready to perform in front of thousands of people every single day.
Yeah, it's one of my first roles as well. And what I've learned most is a lot about myself and what I need as an actor, what I need as a individual to do that every 8 shows, and especially touring. We tour almost every week, so that takes a toll on the body. So now I understand like what I need to keep myself physically, mentally, emotionally happy.
Okay.
I would say that I learned how much of an impact our job can really have. I think sometimes you look at this, might be a little bit, got a little deep there for a second, but I learned how much of an important job we have as actors. You know, you think about people that are doctors or lawyers, and sometimes you feel as if they're making more of an impact than you. But the magic of live theater is really powerful, and it heals people. And I don't think I realized how much that's the case before I started doing this job. So I'd say that's what I learned.
Okay. And number 6, which is the last one, is for all of you. What was the first thing you did when you got the part?
The first thing I did when I got the part was call my family and tell them the great news. You know, they've been supporting me for so long and helping me make my dreams come true. So I wanted to share that moment with them.
Oh, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I was at home when I got my call that I was going to be Aladdin. And so I started screaming. That was my first reaction. I was screaming, jumping, running around. And so my family and I shared that moment, and it was so magical.
That would also be my reaction.
I was doing my laundry when I found out that I got Jasmine. I was on the way to the laundromat in New York City because most apartments in New York don't have washers and dryers, so you have to go somewhere. I know, it's not fun. But I was on the way to the laundromat and I found out I was Jasmine, and I started crying in the middle of the street, and I FaceTimed my mom, and I didn't even say any words, and she already knew what happened.
Well, I would still call my mom and my dad because I want them to know that I got picked, because if they didn't know, then they wouldn't be surprised.
Right, of course. Of course.
Those are such great questions.
Yeah, thank you, Jasmine.
Welcome. Where can the audience follow you on the internet?
Yeah, I mean, we all have Instagrams. Mine is Senzel_Amadi.
Ooh.
Mine is Adi V Roy _.
Mine is Marcus M_330.
Why do you guys all have underscore?
You know,
My name was taken.
I was about to say, you have to get creative, and so someone already took Marcus and Martin, so I had to get a little creative
It's
with it.
because there's not just one you. There might be other names, but that doesn't mean that there's not just one you.
You better go ahead and preach. Go ahead and give it to us. Oh, I felt something on that one. Hey.
We're doing this for KCLH, but we're going to do it syndicated and television. They can follow you. JazzyGirls.
Well, that's what my mom said. But if my name's taken, I might have to get creative.
That's what we learned today.
Okay, Jazz, great job. Let's do an outro with Jazz. You thanking the cast for the interview.
Thank you so much for doing this interview for me and my mom and my dad. And I'll see you at the next show.
Hey, we can't wait. We'll see you.
All right, good job, Jazz.
Can we show them the video that we
Yeah, that was
Can we show
great.
them the
High five, good job.
That was
That's what showbiz is all about. You're just getting started. Good job. Good job. That was a lot of
stressful.
Well, you did it.
You did it.
But I didn't
Did you hear her? Yeah.